10 things you buy that make you richer. Poor people think that spending money makes you poor, but that's not a universal truth. When the average person spends money, they do get poor. But smart and successful people have figured out ways to spend money and get rich because of it. By the end of this video, you'll have 10 things you can buy that will make you richer. And the way you think about money spending will change forever. Number 1. Useful education. You know what they say? First you learn, then you remove the L. The main problem with most of the education out there is it's not conducive to either wealth or happiness. They need you productive and educated enough to secure a job so they can later get you chained down by a continuous cycle of debt. Useful education is the antidote to the educational inflation the world is experiencing right now. Everyone is highly educated, but only a tiny minority has actual skills that have the value. The world needs more electric and engineers, not influencers. Number 2. Time-saving purchases. Anything that truly saves your time is a solid purchase. 2 days ago, we were hanging out at a business event with a few friends when someone asked, "What should I invest in right now?" To which one of our friends had a brilliant answer that went like this: if you have some money to invest, move to a new rental place where your rent's higher, but you're close to work. Now, here's the reasoning behind it. If you move 30 minutes closer to work, you can justify paying up to 50% more rent 30 minutes on your way in plus 30 minutes on your way back. That's an hour per day, 5 hours a week. Assuming you don't go to work on weekends, that's 20 hours a month, 240 hours per year. Assuming you work about 8 hours a day, 240 divided by 8 is 30 extra work days that you are saving up to do with as you please in a year. Spend that time on things that make you happy, inspired, or rich. Amazing, isn't it? So keep on tight and wait for number 10 because it's the most amazing one. Number 3. Your environment. We are very much like plants in the growth department. If your environment is toxic, you won't be able to blossom at all. Invest in everything you experience: the bed you sleep in, the pillows and the bed lines, comfortable shoes, a warm home and decent view. Invest in what you eat, what you drink and what you consume. All of it will shape your tomorrow, upgrade your environment because of your environment upgrades you. Number 4. Country club memberships. Country clubs or membership clubs are not about the spa or the golf course. These establishments are places to network. The high fees are there to keep the mediocre out, so you are surrounded by successful people only. You spend roughly 4 hours on the course in a game course. This is the perfect time for developing those connections and getting to know one another while maintaining some level of fitness as well. And that's the real reason why rich people golf so much. Number 5. Online courses. Education is moving online, and it's the right kind of education where you can see real-time reviews, know for certain what you're getting, and where you can ask for a refund if the teacher doesn't deliver on their promise. None of these were available when you were in high school, were there? No matter where you are in the world, you can find an expert to hold your hand and walk you through the actionable side of things that truly interest you. The ultimate skill one can absorb learning how to learn. Once you do master it, the entire world becomes your playground. I repeat again, wait for number 10. Number 6. Debt repayment. Debt is the closest thing the modern world has to slavery. Debt makes poor people poorer and rich people richer. 99% of the population can't tell the difference between good debt and bad debt, which is why they call the rich the 1% of the world. For most people, the longer you hold on to debt, the more interest you are paying on it. In this case, paying off debt's crucial to become wealthy. If you want to be rich. Number 7. Books. Books allow you to live more lives than just your own. In our opinion, books are one of the most underrated asymmetric investments one can make. A book costs $15.10. Books can literally change your life for the better, and that's $150. Yet people would rather watch The Circle on Netflix than grow as human beings. Strange, isn't it? And if you're simply not a reader, we recommend trying audiobooks. If you do not read, at least listen to them. Number 8. Business events. Business events are a more diverse version of country club. People from all around the world come together to look for motivation, knowledge, and business contacts. It's basically just a reason to interact with other people, the successful ones. Plus, it gives you access to some of the most influential people in your industry. We have been going to business events since we were young. Number 9. Accountants. Here's the thing. If there's one direct service that can literally earn its keep, it's accountants. A good accountant might cost you 2 to 3 times as much as a mediocre one, but they could save you 10 to 100 times more money than the mediocre ones. Accountants are the magicians of the financial world, and it helps to know a spell or two. Think of it like this: numbers are native language of money. Even though you kind of speak it, it's always best to trust a native to make sure you capture all the nuances you want to communicate. Number 10. Coaching sessions. Coaching sessions are when you pay someone to help you figure things out. The value from a coaching session comes from optimizing your behavior. A good performance coach does just that. It increases your performance. You can expect to pay $100 to $300 per 1 hour session, or around $5,000 a month to have access to a performance coach. Some sell bullshit, but there are a few out there that actually know what they're doing and what they want to out of you. This is why we went through a bunch of them and hired the real ones on your behalf. Instead of paying $5,000 a month to a performance coach, you can pay, and this is a complete game changer for the industry.